Tualatin. It is time for another edition of Tualatin Tiny Tot Tune Time. So let's sing hello the way we always do. It goes like this. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Now everybody clap your hands. Come on and clap your hands. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody turn around, turn around, turn around. Now everybody turn around. Come on and turn around. Okay, en español. Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Estoy bien, muy bien, y espero que tú también. Now everybody wave hello, wave hello, wave hello. Now everybody wave hello, 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 hello. All right, hello. Welcome to Tiny Tots. Today is going to be super fun because we are going to celebrate the squirrel. A majestic animal, I must say. I love squirrels because at almost any given time you can look out a window or take a walk around the block and you can see squirrels being giant goofballs. I love a goofball. So let's sing about a squirrel to stretch out today. So in order to warm up, we're going to stretch our bodies out to get ready for story time. But this time we are going to do it in the manner of a squirrel. So whenever I sing the word up, you're going to stretch up and stretch as high as you can. So listen for the word up. And then whenever I sing the word down, you're going to bend down and touch your knee, touch your toes. So up and down. Listen for those words as we sing a song called The Frisky Little Squirrel. This goes to the tune of the Grand Old Duke of York, which you might remember from last week. Yeah, okay. The Frisky Little Squirrel. The frisky little squirrel goes running all around. He runs up to the treetops and scampers right back down. Did you get it? Up and down, okay. Oh, up, up, up he goes and hides his little seeds. He runs back down and looks for more so he'll have all he needs. Did you get it? All right, let's try it one more time. The frisky little squirrel goes running all around. He runs up to the treetops and scampers right back down. Oh, up, up, up he goes and hides his little seeds. He runs back down and looks for more so he'll have all he needs. Nice! All right, we're nice and stretched out now. So let's sing a song to celebrate what? Yes, the squirrel. And this one's going to go to the tune of She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain. But instead of singing that song, we're going to sing I'll Be Gathering All the Acorns. So when we sing that verse, pretend like you're a squirrel. For this whole song, pretend like you're a squirrel. And the first thing we're going to do is gather acorns. So pretend like you're gathering as many acorns as you can find in the first verse. In the second verse, we're going to take those acorns and we're going to put them in our tree house. So we're going to put them in our little home. So pretend like you're picking them up and putting them in your home. And then for the third verse, you get to eat all those nuts. Yeah, that's probably the best verse. And for the last verse, when springtime comes and we're all excited that we get out of our tree, we're going to swish our bushy tails. Yeah, so you want to get that tail swishing around. Okay, so this one's going to go like this. I'll be gathering all the... I think I'm going to go a little higher than that. I'll be gathering all the acorns till they're gone. I'll be gathering all the acorns till they're gone. I'll be gathering all the acorns, I'll be gathering all the acorns, I'll be gathering all the acorns till they're gone. Okay, did you gather them? Now, put them in your treehouse, okay? I will put them all inside my little home. I will put them all inside my little home. I will put them all inside, I will put them all inside, I will put them all inside my little home. Okay, now it's wintertime, and we're going to eat all of our nuts, okay? This is actually the American Sign Language sign for eat, so go ahead and bust out that sign. Okay, eat the nuts until winter's gone, okay? I will eat all the nuts till winter's gone. I will eat all the nuts till winter's gone. I will eat all the nuts, I will eat all the nuts, I will eat all the nuts till winter's gone. Okay, now the fun verse where you get to swish your bushy tail. Okay, when springtime comes, I'll swish my bushy tail. When springtime comes, I'll swish my bushy tail. Oh, when springtime comes, I'll swish my bushy tail. Oh, when springtime comes, 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 I'll swish my bushy tail. Nice. All right, that was super fun. I love swishing my tail. And that means we're going to do another song where tail swishing features heavily. This is probably my favorite squirrel song. It's a classic. It's called Gray Squirrel, Swish Your Bushy Tail. Okay, when we sing that, you're going to swish your tail like you're a big old squirrel with this big fluff ball of a tail behind you. And then you're going to wrinkle up your little nose and you're going to grab a nut between your toes. But mostly, you're going to swish your bushy tail. Okay, so it goes like this. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your little nose, grab a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Nice job, yeah, okay. I think we can probably do that a little faster. You think you can swish your tail faster than you just did? I bet you can. Okay, let's do it. It goes like this. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your little nose, grab a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Yeah, okay. If we can do it that fast, though, maybe we can do it super rocket fun fast. You think? You want to give it a try? Okay, let's give it a try. Okay. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wrinkle up your little nose, grab a nut between your toes. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. All right, it's now time for my favorite part of Tiny Tots, where I get to share one of my favorite stories with you. But before we do that, we've got to make sure that we're ready to listen. We've got to check in with our bodies. So let's start with these. My ears are ready to hear. My eyes are ready to look. My hands, I clap. Now in my lap, it's time now for a book. And today's book, well, the lights are making it look kind of shiny, but it won't look like that when we're on the actual pages, is a book that I love because it's all photos. So these are all real pictures of squirrels being very, very squirrely. I love photography of animals, and I bet some of you do too. So hopefully you'll enjoy this along with me. It's called Frisky, Brisky, Hippity Hop. And it's based on a poem by Alexina B. White with some new verses by Susan Lurie. Okay, and it goes like this. Sneak peek. There's our first picture. Frisky, Brisky, hippity hop, up he goes, you know, to the treetop, whirly twirly, round and round. Down he scampers to the ground. Look at him. Isn't he a cutie? Furly, curly, what a tail, tall as a feather, and broad as a sail, giggly wiggly. Let's have fun. Leap and soar from shade to sun. Look at that. Acrobat squirrel. Uh-oh, here's the scary part. Hawk a-hunting, can't catch me. Run, squirrel! Snickery trickery behind the tree. Look, there's that hawk. There's the squirrel. Hide and peek. What do you see? Slyly wily. 1, 2, 3. Snappity crackety, what a treat. Break the shell, it's ready to eat. Scrambly, brambly, no time to rest. Making a home in a leafy nest. Huddly, cuddly, snuggle in tight. See you tomorrow. Good night. And that is Frisky, Brisky, Hippity Hop, a super fun squirrel story. All right, it is time for this week's Lit Bit. So this is for the big people. Big people, listen up. So you probably share lots of picture books and board books with your little people, and that's fabulous. But one area that perhaps you haven't thought about are nonfiction books. And I just want to point out, at the library, we have a ton of nonfiction books that are written as a shorter form book with really rich, beautiful pictures. So they function a lot like picture books, but they give you the real facts about stuff. So, if you have a little person who loves the solar system, you can get a book about planets. Or if you have somebody who's curious about weather, you can get a book about storms or frogs. Or if you have a little person who loves to hear about other people's lives, we have a ton of really beautiful picture book biographies. So there's a lot of really great real stuff. And I have to say, a book like this, when my little guy was tiny, we would spend hours looking at these pictures and talking about the various trucks and motorcycles and whatnot. And that's what you want. You want to be able to share lots of language when you're sharing books with your little people. So sometimes nonfiction books are a great way to juice the vocabulary that you'll be sharing with your tinies. So nonfiction, lots of great stuff at the library. Put some on hold today. Well, thanks for joining me for another super fun week of Tiny Tot tuniness. We are now going to finish, as we always do, with a rousing chorus of the happy song. So sing along with me. It goes like this. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, swish your bushy tail. If you're happy and you know it, swish your bushy tail. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, swish your bushy tail. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Okay, best part, all three of them. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, swish, swish, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, swish, swish, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, swish, swish, hooray! Yay! All right, go check out some squirrels. I will see you next week.